And I really do think we have to have a talk about Mrázek. Like, it's just been so bad for so long.
I'm fine.
And we've been talking about TJ Brody as a buyout. You might have to consider it, but then you have to figure out, like, is Laurent Brossoit ever going to play again? Like, what do you do about? Like, is he an LTIR guy for all of next year? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I don't know. I've seen enough from Mrázek to think that what we've seen from him lately is what he's going to be. And look, respect to the guy, played well last year in a really bad situation, but he has been horrific.
Him and Arvid Soderblom have basically swapped bodies from last year.
Yeah,
where Soderblom was rough and Mrázek was playing above his skis. Now this year it's just like it's completely the opposite. Where Mrázek, you can't trust him.
24 goals in his last 6 games.
Well, yeah.
And if you count tonight's game, it was 1 period.
So, yeah, so 25 and 5 1/3 games, 24 goals allowed. That's not great.
That's horrible.
And what was it, the last game he started?
Columbus.
Yeah. And it was just
a .762 save percentage.
Yeah, the expected goals were like 2 and he gave up, what was it, 6?
5.
Yeah. It's just it has to be better than that.
It's so hard to overcome that.
Yeah.
Like, we saw it last year with Soderblom, right? Like, when he was in, every time the Hawks would turn the puck over, it was behind him. And it was just,
you knew you were you were good for 3 or 4 at least goals given up.
And you'd see guys look to the ceiling like, come on, like, you got to stop something.
Yeah.
You got to stop. And it's, it's what we said about him in Columbus was like, you don't specifically blame him, like this was specifically a bad goal, but you rely on your goalies to make a big save every now and again. Bail you out when you make a mistake. That's the job.
You
can put a cone in there and you'll hit it a few times a game and it won't, you know what I mean?
Sure. Making the saves you're expected to, just be even. Be a net neutral on saves you're expected to make. And you'd be in a pretty decent position tonight. Yep.
Instead, they're down 5-1. And again, it's not all on Mrázek, but it is significantly on him. You can't sugarcoat it. Soderblom, on the other hand, goals saved above expected, minus 0.1. Yes. Which you could probably chalk up to this goal off the skate of Seth Jones, which I'm not blaming Jones for that one. That was just a fluky play, but yeah.
We all silly like the mayor.